pleasant good day to one and all. My message today is entitled Without the Resurrection. My text is taken from 1 Corinthians 15 verses 12 to 20. There are those in biblical times and throughout history that try to discredit the resurrection. The Bible tells us that Christ's resurrection was witnessed by Mary, several other women, Peter, the rest of the apostles, and over 500 witnesses at one time. Later, he appeared to the apostle Paul on the road to Damascus. Some years after that, he appeared to John on the Isle of Patmos. And 41 years ago, he made his presence known in my own life. Have you wondered what life would be without the resurrection? In verse 12 to 13, he described that first, without the resurrection, we would have no purpose. If Christ is not risen, then everything we believe is pointless. If Jesus is not alive, we have no comforter in times of trouble. As Christians, everything we believe hinges on the reality of the resurrection of Christ. Therefore, if he is not risen, our entire way of life is purposeless. Notice three things. A, our preaching will be pointless. Verse 14. Every preacher in history would have wasted their time. B, our faith will be futile. Verse 14. They will be no different than those who worship man-made idols. C, our message will be meaningless. Verse 15. Yes, the message will be worthless, and we will be found false witnesses. Secondly, without the resurrection, we would have no pardon. Verse 17. We will still be lost in our sins and bound for hell. If Christ is not risen, then we are not saved. The miracles, the message, and the ministry will all be in vain without the resurrection. Thirdly, without the resurrection, we will have no peace. Verse 18. Personally, I do not know how one could enjoy this life or possess any semblance of peace without the assurance that comes from knowing God has planned for us in eternity. If Christ is not alive, then we have nothing to base our assurance on. Our destiny will not be secure at all if Christ is not risen. Because Jesus rose from the grave, we possess the promise of a glorious resurrection someday. Because of his victorious resurrection, we are confident that we will dwell with him throughout eternity. Because of the resurrection, Christians possess great hope and assurance. Thank God for the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I thank you very much. May God bless you.